Okay, so at this distance. Okay, so we have a distance of 11650 here, and we also have 12,570 here. That's the length. We have a length of 12,750 and a height of 11,650. Okay, I'll create a new drawing and start whatever I'm doing from the beginning. And the first thing you need to do is to type units, to specify your units. So right while the drawing working with, the unit is in millimeters. So if you go online and check for some architectural designs, some of them will be in inches or feet. So from here I will come to millimeter and click. I'll use a precision of whole number and click OK. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to use my construction line. I'll use my construction line in doing this. So our usual way, I'm going to turn on my magnifier so that when I'm clicking some stuff, it can be visible. Okay, so I'll come to my draw panel, click on this little drop down arrow here and click on the construction line, which is this. Then I will, but I have a question. My magnifying tool, are you guys seeing the effect? It's not visible. Okay, because from my end, I'm already using the magnifying tool, but from my previous screen, it's not showing. That's why I had to ask. Okay, no problem. I'll sort that out. I'll click on my construction line and draw a vertical line, just random vertical lines like this. Now, if there is any architect in this building, you will know that we have a standard block size of 225, which is our 9 inches block. It's 225 in millimeters. So I'll click on my offset tool, and okay, before that, let me go back to the house drawing. I have 11,650 here and 12,570. 650, 570. 11, I'll offset this line. 11,650. 650 and okay, click on this line and offset down. I'll zoom out so that I can see what I have just done. Then I will also offset this line and to go back 12,570. Okay, offset 12,570. Hit enter. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is to trim these lines. You click on the trim tool, which is this. click on the trim tool, then you start trimming. So from here, it's looking like I just created a rectangle. Depends on, different professionals have different method of they use in, getting what they want, but this is how I start mine. So the next thing I'm going to do is to select this whole object I've drawn and use the offset tool, then use 225 rather, which is my wall thickness. Okay, it didn't have any effects. I'll offset all this. I'm offsetting these lines inside. Okay, so this is what I've done. That's one step. The next step is to get each of these rooms. So from here, we are going to offset this line at a distance of 4025. I'm coming. Let me bring out the main drawing from my phone. I'll use my phone in doing it so that I can be fast. Okay. I made little adjustments when doing it on my phone. So what I'm going to do now is use the offset tool. From my phone, what I have here is 3800. So I'll click on the offset tool, type 3800, then click this and click here. Okay, after that, okay, yeah, okay, let me send it to let me send it to the group. I'm coming. Let me send it to the group so that everyone can have the diagram and follow along. Okay, it's now in the group. Yeah. Okay. So from the diagram, you see this a bedroom. The dimension of the bedroom is 3800. I'll select this line and offset it again. Offset it again. The next thing I'm going to do is offset this line again to 200. That's it. Okay, then after I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to get my walls, and my walls I said is 225. Hit enter. This line I'm going to offset it 225. Click here. I will offset this line this way. Click here, offset it. Click here and offset it this way. Okay, so from there again, you see a bedroom has a dimension of 3600 I'll click on the offset tool and type a distance of 3600. 3600. Okay. Then click this line and offset this way. I'll click this line and offset it this way of 2000. Then select this line, offset it this way of 3600. Next thing I'm going to do, like the previous one, is to draw my walls. Click on the offset tool 225, hit enter, select this line and offset, select this line, offset it this way. Okay, so the next thing I need to do, I need to simplify my drawing. We are just seeing lines everywhere. I'm going to trim out some parts. There are some parts that are not necessary. Starting from my walls, I will trim out these walls from the drawing. Okay, after I have done that, that's the first thing I need to do. I will start doing it for each room. Okay. So this is the first room I've gotten. I've gotten one room here. I've also gotten another room here. So I believe you can see the room I have gotten from your view. I hope we are all on the same page. Okay. So because going back on architectural design is very difficult than the previous ones we have been doing. You know, from those components we did initially, those mechanical components or plates, it's very easy to come back. Okay, imagine where someone says, "Sir, I didn't understand how you started this whole drawing. I can't go back." So why doing this? If there is any challenge you encounter, like you don't understand anything, don't allow me to finish. Just say, "Sir, I didn't understand how you got here. Please explain." Then allow me to finish the whole stuff before asking your question. Okay, so from the drawing, you can see that the store has a distance of the the height of the store or the length of the store. Anyone has a height of 2000. I'll click on the offset tool or type O on my keyboard, which is the shortcut 2000. Select this outer line and move it inside. Sorry, 2000, not 200. 2000. Select this outer line. Yeah. Then select this line again, this particular line, and type 225 as the wall thickness. I have gotten my kitchen. I'll trim this wall. Okay, so I've gotten my kitchen and the bathroom that is attached to it. So here is my kitchen, here is my bathroom. I'll delete this line. It's not necessary. Keep. Okay. Yeah, I've got some first part. I'll delete all these lines also, this line here, because it's not also necessary. So the kitchen has a distance of 2800 offsets, 2800. Click on this line and click this portion, then click this line again and type 225 as your wall. Trim this line, then delete these ones. Next thing you need to do is to clean up your walls. Select this. Okay, so I've gotten my kitchen here. This portion here now is my kitchen. I will come down to get the dining room. So for that, I'll click this line and offset it at a distance of 1800. O on your keyboard, offset to your distance is 1800. Hit enter. So you can see the preview here. Click this line. Stay on the offset tool. I'll click this line. It's giving me my previous input, which is 1800, but I'll type 225 and hit enter. Get. So that's it. I'll click on this line again. This line again. Stay on the offset tool. It's popping up my initial input, but this time I'll put 4600. Yeah, and 4600 is at the last side, which is here. Okay, next thing I'm going to do. Okay, so this whole portion now is my dining. I'll trim this. So this is the kitchen, and I'm going to use the fillet tool. Type F and the fillet tool will pop up. I'm going to use a radius of 0. Then click this line, click this line, and click this line. No. I'm coming. Fillets. Okay, so I've gotten to a reasonable extent. The next thing I'm going to do now is to get this other part of the bedroom. Okay. Okay. That's a good question. Now, the reason I used a fillet tool, let me back up a bit. Okay. Now, this is this is how it is. Here is the store. Here is the kitchen, and there is a little space before the dining, which is this. Now, what I want to achieve is okay. Now, if I want to do this the long process, what I will just do is to delete this line. coming. Yeah, delete this line here. Click on this line, also delete it. Then click this line. Bring it forward. Click this line also. Bring it forward. Escape. Trim. Then I'll get this angular, how will I put it now? I'll get this edge. Now, you know that fillet helps you give a round edge. We all know that, except for those just joining us for the first time. Then you first of all specify, you specify the angle you want that line, you want the curve to be. Now, if you use angle, let's say a radius of 15, the curve is going to be inclined at 15. But if you use angle 0, what do you think it's going to give you? It won't do anything. So if it doesn't do anything, it means the curve that is supposed to be there is going to be a joint edge. You understand now? So I'll use fillet. Yeah, use fillet. Use a radius of 0. So if I use a radius of 200, for instance, let me use these two lines. I'll click this line and click this line. So you can see the fillet edge here. You can see the fillet edge here. Now, if I use 0, it means I'm telling it that I don't want any fillet edge. I want it to be at an inclined angle. So I will use 0 this time, radius. Then use 0. Click on this line and click on this line. It has still given me a fillet edge, but this time an angle of 0. So there is no angle or there is no radius formed. So basically, I know how to manipulate these two, so I'll just make my work faster. Using the fillet edge, just make my work faster. So I believe you have also learned something. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. The thing is, it will make your work faster. You get? Now, if I want to also, I don't need these two lines here. But for me to achieve that, I will have to click this line, extend it a little bit, then I will use my trim tool and start trimming. I'll click this line to trim, click this line to trim, so that I can get this edge. But that's stressful. Let me back up. What I just need to do is to use my fillet, radius of 0. Click this line that is here and click this one that is here, and it has given me, just click this one and delete. Not too much stress like that. Yeah, it just makes your work faster. Yeah. So I'll come down to the left side of the building. This is my bathroom already. I want to get the other bedroom. So what I'm going to do is to use the offset tool again and offset. Use 3600, hit enter, select this, come down here, then select this line and type 225 to get my wall. Very easy. So the next thing I'm going to do is to start trimming, but before I start trimming, I will use my fillet tool again, and okay, there's nothing to fillet now. I'll start trimming. I need to clean up my walls, so click this cheddar walls that I need to clean up. Okay, that's fine. Click on this. I will extend this line downwards, then trim. Yeah, okay, now you can see that I accidentally deleted this line that is here that will make my wall, so I don't need to start creating another line. I'll still use my fillet tool. Radius 0. Click on this line. Let me zoom in so that's what I'm doing. Click on this line, come here. Okay, it didn't work. Skip. Just draw a little line from this point down to here. So click on offset to, sorry, fillet, radius of 0. Select this little line I drew and select this one. Yeah, that's join them. Okay. Let's go back to our floor plan and see what we have. Okay, I'm going to offset a line at a distance of 3800 to get my dining, and this is the dining. I'll click this line here and move this way. 3800, which is 3800. I'll click this line and type 225 for my wall. Okay, escape, fillet, select this line and select this line. I've done that. Still using my fillet, select this line, select this line. I've trimmed my wall. Okay, then fix my walls. Trim 2. Need to fix my walls. Yeah. Okay. I'm still using my fillet and doing all these stuffs. So, like I introduced AutoCAD to you guys in the initial stage, I said using AutoCAD isn't difficult. Whether you are doing architectural, civil, mechanical, whatever, the major thing is, do you know how to use the tools? So I'm not really interested in, let's do this for civil, let's do this. The major thing is, okay, you can see how I am manipulating fillet tool to get an inclined edge, or sorry, a joint edge of stuff, or an angle of 90. Just, what am I doing? I'm just manipulating the fillet tool. So in design, the first thing that you need to know how to do is know how to manipulate your tools, like know these 2D tools very well. If I want to convert this now to 3D, it's not difficult. I just need to change my orientation like we have always been doing. Then click on, one 3D tool, then zoom in, and what I have here, since I've created my walls and I'm sure of what I have, I just need to set the height of my walls, which I want. Let me use about 6,000. I'm just giving an illustration. So let's change this to realistic design. Sorry, realistic view. So you can see that you can also do architectural designs in AutoCAD. So these are our rooms. What we now need to do is to insert doors. And while doing your building plan, definitely there's going to be specifications on the doors, how you are going to do all that, like the insertion points. So right now, I'm just doing a free body diagram, given this stuffs that was sent to me. Someone who wanted to enroll for this course said he does stuff like this. I said, okay, send me a sample. Let me see how complex your design is. And this design is incomplete, because let's look at the store that is close to kitchen. There needs to be a distance between the wall and the insertion point of the door. I have done some architectural design, so I know what is necessary. Somebody needs to provide for me to do any door. So the door one by the left that connects the two bathrooms, the insertion point of this door now is at the middle. The bathroom insertion point is at the middle, but there are doors like door 2, the one connecting to the living room. If you look at the wall, there's a little space, so that space needs to be accounted for, because we are doing designs, we are not doing rough sketch. And also, if you can get that insertion point, the distance, we fix the double door, then the total distance from the total distance of the other wall, we just insert our window. But the reason I didn't go to this point, because the dimensions are incomplete. Like the windows now, there's no dimension for the window. There's no dimension for it. So basically, if dimensions were given, I will still do a little rough sketch and to just do an illustration of how to do this. So I've just showed you how we can convert our house to 3D. It's very easy. Let's back up, because we are not done. There are still some things we need to do before leaving this as 3D. But if there's time, we'll definitely look at the 3D aspects. Google Meet does not permit more than 1 hour now per session. So I'm trying my possible best to be as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm coming. I think my system is okay. I'm here. Control Z. See, we go back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what else? Is either we just dimension, or we can say we should do some insertion. But before that, I will first of all dimension. We know the normal way. Come to annotate. Yeah, Then click on this drop down arrow. You are going to see some list of tools. Click on linear. So the first thing I'm going to do is to dimension these 2 points. And linear dimension. Click on your first point. Click on the second point and move up. I can't find anything. Okay. My UCS is not correct. I'm coming. Yeah. UCS is another topic on its own. That one I can teach it for 1 week. Those are some things why if your UCS changes, there are lots of things you can't do with AutoCAD. And if you know how to manipulate your UCS, there are lots of things you can do with AutoCAD, which is in the advanced class. And yeah, before I forget, somebody has already made part payment for the advanced class. So 2 persons more, then we kick off the class. If you are interested, like I said, send me a DM. I'll send you the account number. You make part payments. Then I will put you in the list of those that have paid. Then we'll fix a date that is convenient to start the class. But the class is as usual in the evening like this, from 8 to 9:30. Okay, so from here now you can see that what I did, the dimension, you can't see the text. So we use our dimension style, dim style, click on it, and the dialog box is going to pop up. Go to modify. Okay, come to text. I will increase the text height to 500. Primary units, click on primary units. I'll use whole number. Yes, which other thing? Arrows and symbols. I'll use the size of my arrow 400. Okay. Then close. Yeah. Okay, this is just for illustration purpose, so there's no much. Okay, then repeat dimension style. Close rather. Linear dimension. That's what I'm supposed to click. Linear dimension. Click on this. Click on this point. So this is the total length. Click on this point. Click on this point. Something is not right. I'll click here. Click here. Okay. Yeah. Click here. Click here. 200. Click here. And click here. No. Escape. Click here and click here. So this is for our kitchen or store. I think there's a little mistake. This is supposed to give me, from our design, we have 3000. So here is 2970. I'll delete it. We're supposed to get an accurate answer. Input lin. Same thing. Okay, let's just continue. I know that there is a little error somewhere. Maybe when we are offsetting, we didn't offset correctly. Okay, so we are done with this part. I'll come here, I'll repeat the same thing here. Okay. So you can see that there are some mistakes. There are mistakes in this drawing. Lots of mistakes. Okay, no. Not lots of mistakes. Just little. I'm the one that is making those mistakes, not the drawing itself. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2000. Yeah, there's a mistake here. 25, line 25 has added. Okay, now, why dimensioning stuff like this? There is a command that will make your work easy, and it's called continuous dimension. So this is it. I don't know why my magnifying tool is not coming up. I would have showed you, but just try. Now, you can see continuous dimension here. So click on it. If you click on it, it will say select continued dimension. I will click on this one. So from here, I can just continue dimensioning. Just click points instead of stressing myself. Just continue dimensioning, and yeah. So I don't need to click on the dimension tool over and over and over again like I did in the previous example. So the moment I click on the dimension tool, click this point and click this other point, move here. What I need to do is click on continuous dimension, and it automatically starts dimensioning continuously. Then you hit escape to leave. That's click on dimension again, click this point and click this point. Okay, there's a little error here also, error 25. Click on continuous dimension and it will continue dimensioning this. Skip. Click this to delete. Okay, so we have fully dimensioned this in AutoCAD. Then the next thing we can do now is to, start manipulating how to insert your doors and windows. And please, is there anyone that has any idea on architectural design? There are some questions I want to ask now. So it's only architects that can answer that question. Or you have idea. Okay, is anyone answering me? Okay. This from the design I gave. When? Okay, no problem. No problem. I'm organizing another beginners class from next week because there are some persons that have made payment for this course of recent. So I'm going to start another class again on Monday. So that one, you participate, and please don't miss. Okay. Now, back to the question I want to ask. Okay. Now, in terms of inserting door, assuming just create a little line like this. Now, assuming I want to insert my door from this point, this little space here or wall, what is it called? Is there any specific dimension for it in terms of inserting door? Architects, people that have knowledge. Someone said I should ask. I've asked though. Is anyone saying anything? Okay. So I just have 9 minutes left. Google Meet has informed me about that. Okay, 500. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, 500. So in terms of doing your door design or door block, I'm just going to give a random figure. So this is a line of 1000, and I want to create the door opening. I will click on arc. I'll go to arc. Where's my arc? Where's my arc? Okay. I'll use start, center, end. I want the arc to start from here. Center. Okay, no. I want the arc to start from here. I want it centered at this point. Then you can, the end point, supposed to draw another line here, 1000. Escape. Arc. Okay, the start point, which is this. It's a second point. No. I need start, center, and end. Start from here. Center point is this, and end here. So this is how you do your door symbol, which you will insert. Then I don't know the thickness of this door. I know that there usually used to be another line here to signify the door itself. So in case this thing goes off, just know that I'm just trying to be fast at this point. So okay, so this is it. I'm not an architect. I'm just trying to manipulate the tools to get this. Then we have little just draw something here, rectangle. We have something like this that needs to be inserted here, and another one that needs to be drawn here also, something like this. So you now start inserting it wherever you have doors, but this is just for, I'm just illustrating, so that's why I'm just rushing to do it, because secondly, I don't know the dimensions of all this stuff. So whatever I don't know the dimensions of, I don't do it at all. So what was given dimension, that was what I did. So the person that answered this question, if you have the complete dimension of a door like this, at least standard dimension, I know that this thing now is our wall. this little rectangle I created here is our wall. So it's going to have a dimension of 225 by 225 here and here. But this door, whatever, this door hinge or door what, I don't know the dimension. You get? So if you have complete dimensions of all these things, like door blocks, you can send it to me, or I will go online and do the research. If I'm done, I will complete this design and send the PDF to the group so that you guys can attempt one or two. You get? So is there any question so far, even from those that are just joining now? I have about 5 minutes left from Google Meet indicator. I have 5 minutes left, so I think I can use that to answer questions. Those of you that did the assignment, like, was there any challenge you encounter? Is there something you have seen before that you would love me to explain or something like that? Okay. 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 Now, before you convert a work to 3D and you want this 2D to still be present, now what you need to do is to make duplicates. I'll just make copy of the initial one, keep it somewhere, so that when you move to 3D and use any 3D tool, you can still find a copy of. Now you can see that I still have a copy of this here. The way you have changed this to 3D is in 3D. You can't get that former one. So I believe that solves that question. Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in. I am going to drop, like always, exercises or assignment. The assignment is geared so that you can be good, lay hands on projects, then go through the videos I sent to you. The videos are detailed. The videos I sent to you, oh Jesus, where is this stuff coming from? Okay, so the videos I sent to you are detailed, very, very well explained from beginning to the end. So thank you. Thank you for joining. So today's class has ended, and this is the last class for now. Then from next week, those that just registered this week, your class is going to start on Monday.